Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Ryan Jackson from RyanJacksonLLC.com. Hope y'all are doing good today. Get into the topic for this video. So, Travis Hunter, the #2 recruited player in the country, Travis Hunter, cornerback, was originally scheduled to go to Florida State. So people thought he was going to go to, the Seminoles, but not so fast, my friend. Deion Sanders, the head coach at Jackson State, prime time, flipped him. So now Travis Hunter, instead of going to Florida State, he's going to Jackson State. Florida State was Deion Sanders' alma mater. So he turned the tables on his alma mater, flipped, snatched him from his alma mater to go to Jackson State. I love it. I love it it's great for the young man. It's first and foremost. Great for the young man. Great for Coach Sanders, his program. Great for him. But it's also a win for HBCUs. It's a win for HBCUs. It's a good for Jackson State, for that school, for their program. I'm glad Deion did this. This is not every day that you hear of a big time recruit, refusing to go to a Power Five school and instead going to HBCU. This is great. And I hope it set a precedence. I hope more young men do this, not only in college football, but also in college basketball, because these are the two money makers with these Power Five schools is college football and college basketball. Some college basketball first, then college football, whatever. But these are the two money makers. And I hope this sets a precedence that it will build recruiting for HBCUs across the board. That the money will come in for HBCUs. That it will help them to build better. That the money will spread. That it will help them build better facilities, not just for sports, but for all the students on campus. Better libraries, better living conditions. Howard University got kids living in it's housing projects that isn't that bad as the dorms on Howard. That's ridiculous, utterly ridiculous. What happened to all that money that Jeff Bezos' ex-wife gave y'all last year? And the year, I don't want to get into that. That's another story for another day. That's gonna get me worked up. But I hope this set a precedence for things to come for HBCUs. I hope it does. Um, because it's high time. I'm a huge Michigan fan. Y'all see my Michigan sweatshirt here. Go blue. As of an hour ago, we were number 8 in the nation in recruiting. We were we had the 8th class. We was number 8. Of course, Alabama number 1. No, whatever. Texas A&M was number 2, I believe. Ohio, the Suckeyes were number 5. Penn State was number 6 or 7, and we were number 8. I know we were the third ranked school in the Big Ten, behind Ohio, Penn State, and then it was us. So we may have moved up. I know we were number 8, and Michigan had a great day. They had a great day today as far as recruiting. They flipped a few players and got some great players on defense. Receiver out of Oregon. I forgot what school he was scheduled to go to, but the receiver out of Oregon, number 22 ranked player, kid 6'3", 205 pounds, out of Oregon. He's going to Michigan now. I can't remember the players we got. We got a defensive end. So we did great today. Michigan did a great job, and that goes to winning. Winning helps. Beating Ohio, winning the Big Ten East, winning the Big Ten outright against Iowa, and then being in the CFP, playing Georgia, and being ranked number two. So all this helps. The job that Aiden Hutchinson and David Ajabo, Hassan Haskins, the whole team has been doing has helped recruiting. It has. The awards, Aiden Hutchinson's won. Jim Harbaugh won AP National Coach of the Year. Um, so yeah, it helped. It helped in recruiting, and I knew it would. And if Michigan keeps this up, it's going to help in the future, and I believe they will. I believe they will. The receiver they recruited, he said the words "beat Ohio." Gotta love it. Gotta love it, man. I love college football. I love it. Beat Ohio. Those were his words. I love it. I love it. So kudos to my Michigan Wolverines on having an excellent day. Y'all can see this. Go blue. Hail to the victors. Valiant. Go blue. Excellent job. And really, most importantly, excellent job to Jackson State. Kudos to Deion Sanders. Prime time. I salute you. My hat's off to you, brother. Keep up the great work down there in Jackson State. And they were 11-1. Someone just commented that they were 11-1 this season, and they have a bowl game on national TV this Saturday. So I hope you all tune in. Tune into this because the HBCUs, they need your love, y'all. They need our love and support, and I hope this sets a precedence of things to come with the HBCUs as far as recruiting. I hope more young men spurn these power. And I'm a Michigan fan. This is coming from a Big Ten guy, a Michigan Wolverines fan since 1984, since I was 8 years old. 37 years. I know I'm showing my age, but in any event, I hope they would, spurn these Power Five schools and go to HBCUs. I want them to get these recruits. I want them to get the best of the best, the cream of the crop. HBCUs, they deserve this. They've put out so many great football players in the NFL. Doug Williams, um, uh, this is a corner. I met this guy, this brother, Everson Walls, another Grambling State player, was drafted by the Cowboys. Everson Walls, Doug Williams, great, one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history, as far as I'm concerned. Out at Grambling State. Um, just so many. I can't think of. My mind is can't think of. But those are two that come to mind right now. I know that there's many. So just drop comments. Let me know if y'all think of any. But those two come to mind. And in basketball, Grambling State again. Willis Reed, great New York Knicks player, was drafted out of Grambling State. But it's been a lot of great NFL players to come out of HBCUs. And forgive me, charge it to my head, not to my heart, for not remembering these great players. But it's been plenty of Hall of Famers to come out of HBCUs. And we need to encourage our young men to attend HBCUs. Give them that limelight. Give them that press. They need it because it could help them in the long run, and it's going to benefit them in the long run too. So more power um, to this young man for and kudos to him for turning down Florida State and going with Jackson State. Sticking with HBCUs, 3 days ago, former NFL head coach of the Raiders and of the Cleveland Browns, Hugh Jackson, was hired as Grambling State's next coach. Hugh Jackson, former Raiders and Cleveland Browns coach, was hired as Grambling State's next head coach. Congrats, Mr. Jackson. Kudos to you on your new gig at Grambling State. I think you'll do an excellent job. You got your work cut off for you, of course, but I think you will do an excellent job. You coached in the NFL as a coordinator. I think, believe it was on defense, and you had two head coaching stints, so that's going to help in recruiting young men in Grambling State. And I think you're going to do a good job. I think Grambling State got a great coach. Jerry Rice, thank you. Jerry Rice, thank you. Thank you. How can I forget that? Jerry Rice, Mississippi Valley State. That's right. HBCU, Hall of Famer. Considered the greatest wide receiver ever. Came out of HBCU, Mississippi Valley State. How could I forget that? Like I said, charge it to my head and not to my heart. Old age, whatever. But yeah, Jerry Rice. One of many. Jerry Rice, Everson Walls, Doug Williams, like I stated. Charge it to age again. Walter Payton, the great Walter Payton, came out of HBCU, Jackson State, as a matter of fact. Yep. One of my favorite players of all time was Walter Payton. Sweetness came from HBCU, Hall of Famer. A lot of Bears fans consider him the greatest running back of all time. And I could go with that. I'm not mad at that. You could say Walter Payton, Barry Sanders. Some still consider the great Jim Brown. Any one of those three, I'm not mad at. Anyone outside of them three, then you're gonna have a little bit of argument from me. But Jim Brown, the great Jim Brown, legendary Jim Brown, Sweetness, Walter Payton, may he rest in peace. He's with the ancestors, and the great Barry Sanders. But yeah, definitely Walter Payton came from HBCU, Jackson State, and Jerry Rice, Mississippi Valley State. So yeah, but yeah, congrats to Hugh Jackson on his gig at Grambling State. I believe his brother's going to do a great job. Let's support him. Let's pray for him. Let's put our love and support behind him. And my mother-in-law, she's her alma mater was Grambling State. My mother-in-law, my cousin, Grambling State grads. My another cousin was a Tennessee State graduate. Has auntie Fayetteville State. My cousin attended Alabama State. So I have people in my family that have attended HBCUs, and they're great. They're not only are they intelligent people, but they're great people too. So the intelligence is there, and they're great people. They're great people. So kudos to HBCUs. They bring out they put out the best of us in society. If we could give Harvard and Yale and Princeton and Brown and NYU credit and Columbia, we could give HBCUs credit. We should give them more credit. They have put out the best of the best. Like I said, my mother-in-law, my cousins, my aunt, all have attended HBCUs, and these are great people and intelligent people as well. And we know Booker T. Washington, Dr. King, Coretta Scott King, so many great, phenomenal people have attended HBCUs, and they need our love and support, y'all. They need it. 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 So with that being said, I'm gonna hop off of here. Feel free to comment. Please feel free to comment. Drop your comments below. hit that like button, smash it, smash it, smash it down. And if you already haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Please do that. Need your love and support. And we could disagree, but let's disagree without being disagreeable. Even on this, if you just feel, you don't agree with me on this, just feel free to disagree. But let's disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that, y'all. Till next time, talk to y'all later. I'm gonna hop off of here. So take care. God bless and love you much. I'm out. Peace.